YouTube, what's going on? Super Saf TV. All respects to my homie Super Saf, and we're gonna do it Super Saf style. Kevin the Tech Ninja here. What is going on? Today we're taking a look at the Galaxy S10e. This is gonna be an unboxing. I don't unbox many things on my channel, but today is a very special occasion. And the reason I'm unboxing this one, specifically the S10e variant, is because I think this is gonna be the best Galaxy S10 for everyone. For anyone who wants a Galaxy phone, this will probably be the best bet for them. It's cheaper than the S10 Plus, cheaper than the S10 standard at $749, so it competes directly with Apple's iPhone XR. So it's definitely gonna be an interesting phone battle when that time comes, and I'm super excited about that. But until then, let's get into the phone and let's unbox it. I'm always really bad at these, so hang on. Okay, we're smooth with one. We're smooth with two. You're supposed to cut away from the body. All right, so when we open the box up, instantly we see our phone right here. Just a beautiful black slate. Let's go ahead and get this out of the box and move this to the side. I went with the green backing, the beautiful green. I forgot what they actually named it, some pretty name, but I'm gonna call it green. It's mama call it green, I'ma call it green. This is the beautiful green on the back. I just love how this looks. Is it Tech Ninja green? No, but green is green and I love green. So anyways, we'll go ahead and take the plastics off. I love the sound of this, so hopefully the microphone can pick this up. Here we go. Oh, that's a lovely sound. And we have a couple more plastics around the phone too. By the way, guys, the retailer version of the phone, which this is, has a screen protector already pre-installed. So a lot of people are doing coverage on different screen protectors. No need, since the phone actually comes with one. So now that we got a good portion of the plastic off the phone, let's go ahead and boot it up. I pray that there is some battery on this phone. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, Samsung Galaxy S10e. As this boots up, let's go inside the box and talk about what we have inside our box here. So this is the SD card, which retail version will not come with this. The version I have comes with an SD card, so you probably won't have that. We have our regular charging brick right here. That's gonna be our quick charge charging brick. All right, and then we have our connection at the bottom. This is gonna be our USB dongle, so we can actually plug in flash drives, and we can also plug in a different phone to transfer data between the two if you're doing a transfer. And we also have, what is this in here? This is probably the USB cable, B-C cable. It's actually a pretty nice length USB-C cable. So yeah, cool stuff all the way around here. And then we have the earbuds. These are the AKG earbuds, but of course everyone's gonna go with the Galaxy Buds, the AirPods competitor. People are gonna rock those, but let's check these out. Here they are. Very cool though. Actually, they have like this layer of Kevlar. It could be Kevlar, or maybe it's just braided, but this kind of braided Kevlar type of cord right here. Very, very nice. It should prevent it from getting really tangled up. I know it does tangle, but it's not the same where it gets nasty. And then right here, you have just the regular rubber, the rubbered eyes going into the ear, and then you have a control right here too. So decent pair of wired earbuds. I'm gonna have to test them out, and then you do have the ear tips as well, rounding it off for you. So very cool. We're gonna set all this to the side, and the star of the show is obviously this guy right here, the Galaxy S10. Let's go around the device really quick here and kind of talk about what this phone has. So on the back, we do have our 2 cameras instead of 3 cameras. So we have our camera here, so one's a telephoto and one is gonna be a standard focal length. On the side, we have the Bixby button and the 2 volume rockers as well. And up top, we have the power button, which also doubles as the fingerprint scanner, and we'll definitely have to test that as well. On the bottom, of course, we have our USB-C connection, and then we also have our beautiful headphone jack. People are still excited we have headphone jacks, and we definitely do have a headphone jack on this phone. We're gonna go ahead and skip through all this stuff with the magic of editing, and when we pop back, we're gonna be actually in the phone. Okay, let's set up our fingerprint scanner right here. We'll just go ahead and tap on fingerprint, and let's see how fast this is, and let's see how good it is. All right, scan your fingerprint. Let's see how well it does. All right, this is much faster than the in-body fingerprint. It's kind of an awkward angle, to be quite honest. Really not sure what I think about this angle just yet. Really doesn't matter how well it works in the setup, really matters how it is when you're actually using the phone. So setup was a little bit faster, but it looks like it couldn't read some of my fingerprint. And just like that, we are in the phone. We're not all the way set up, but I just want to give you guys an unboxing and first look. Now, what is interesting, very Apple-esque here, we're going to see kind of a trend, is that the wallpaper is green to match the actual green. It's gonna be a lot of pop-ups. Let's mute this bad boy. The wallpaper is green to match the phone, very Apple-esque. On the iPhone XR, you sort of have the same thing here. The wallpaper is yellow to match the actual color of the phone. Very interesting decision. And also what you're gonna see is in this corner, the screen wallpaper actually dims. Same thing you're gonna see on the S10. It dims in the corner where the actual camera is at to sort of hide it. But I hate to keep doing this comparison, but people are gonna naturally compare the two phones. So you can sort of see they have this very similar layout, but Samsung beats the XR when it comes to bezel, and it beats it when it comes to just overall, it doesn't weigh as much. The XR is kind of a hefty phone, kind of a chunker of a phone a little bit here, and it actually has much bigger bezels than the actual XE. Very interesting to see that side-by-side comparison, of course, but there's gonna be a full comparison video really soon. So a lot of people wanna know, how does it look watching videos on here? So let's see if we can find a sample video on this phone. All right, normally these phones come with sample video. We do not have one, but I guess we can go to camera and we can actually do a full screen camera, and you can sort of see the hole punch in action. What do you guys think? This is the hole punch. This is kind of it hanging out up here. We could do one right here in the front so you can kind of see it. What do you guys think? Let's take a look at the S10 Plus hole punch. So here's the difference in the hole punches. Not sure if you can see it here, but we'll also go up top for you guys too. So there's a significant difference with the hole punches between the XE and also the 10 Plus. Man, these names are really hard for me to remember. Remember with the 10, it does have just a single camera in the front too, so it will be very similar to that. But you know what? I do have to say, I really dig the form factor of this phone in the hand. It is nice to be able to hold this phone with one hand and use it. I am a sucker for one-handed phones, and this, I will say, is just nice, because sometimes a lot of these phones, the 10 Plus, even the Note 9 becomes a little unwieldy when you have it in your hand. Trying to reach up to that corner is not that easy. On this phone right here, getting to the corner isn't that hard. You just kind of flick your thumb up there. Of course, I have bigger hands, but it just depends on the person and what they're looking for, but I really do dig this form factor. Already we could tell we are getting some fingerprints on the back of this phone, so you guys know. Big shout out to my sponsor, D-Brand. We're gonna put some D-Brand skins on it. We're gonna slap a skin on this bad boy. You know, some people prefer to go cases, some people like to go naked, or whatever you want, but you can get a D-Brand skin. That is an option. So if they don't have the color you like, or you didn't get the right color, D-Brand it up and looks a lot better. So we're gonna test out the actual fingerprint scanner. Boom, okay, that's not bad actually. Boom, okay, it's 2 for 2. 3 for 3. It's nice. It's very fast. Very fast. It's kind of an awkward reach to get there because I naturally hold my phone like this. So it is kind of a hand shift, as you see, hand shift to get up there. So that is definitely going to be a little bit different and kind of an adjustment to make sure I have my hand up here to get to it. It's not as sexy as the fingerprint scanner for sure, but at the same time, I think it's a little bit more practical because the fingerprint scanner, you know, you have to hit this one specific spot, which is a little bit hard to get because it doesn't have any tactility to it. Boom or boom. I really think that this is going to be faster, but this still has that tech thing with it. It still feels new, still feels fresh. But overall, I think this is going to be a better phone for most people, especially at that affordable price point, at that size. It's just nice. And I think Samsung definitely hit a home run with this phone, but we'll definitely dig into this in my full video coming soon. Anyways, guys, that's all I had for you today. I just wanted to show you guys a quick unboxing, a quick hands-on, some very, very early impressions of the phone, and just kind of wanted to go over that with you. So anyways, guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. Have a great day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.